What is up, guys? Welcome to another Unranked 2 Diamond. We are playing some Caitlyn today. If you want to skip it, then you can go over to the left-hand side of the screen and skip straight to the gameplay. But yeah, so we are playing with a Jenna who I'm not too comfortable with, and we're against a Sona and Tristana. I already knew those three picks when I picked my Caitlyn. I was just like, well, I don't know what is good against Sona. Well, staying away from her helps. Tristana, anything that can do well pretty like early to mid and kind of keep up with the late game is decent, which Caitlyn kind of does. And Janna is just like, pick a champion, right, with Janna that doesn't need Janna to do anything. That's the idea behind it. And we haven't played Caitlyn in a long time actually, so hopefully it should be a lot of fun. Let's do over a masteries though, because yeah, Deathfire Touch. I do not want to be playing with Deathfire Touch. Thank you very much. So we're good with that, I think, with a further page and AD page, which would be nice. And there we go. So I'm pretty much set up for this game, I think. My game plan is pretty good. And I'm not looking forward to that. Wow, their late game is super, super scary. So their team is actually very clever, because if you think about it properly, like the Elise and Sona are early game, right? So these guys are going to be kind of like carrying bot lane with Sona, and also Elise should be carrying the solo lanes a little bit. And then Gangplank and Jax is having incredible late game. So basically, Elise and Sona kind of play for the early game. They kind of like keep the team in it. Gang can try to accelerate the other lanes. And then late game or mid to late game, Tristana, Jax, and Caitlyn, and Gangplank, sorry, like really going to come into their own and actually start to pound us with their late game power. So I don't know if that's probably not a good thing too much. To be honest, but hopefully it works out anyway. We'll have to see. My game is loading, but it's not changing over there. Okay, thankfully we finally changed. That's good. Okay, I was really worried. Like, remember before it broke, and I was like, oh crap, what do I do now? Well, I was thinking it might have done that again, but thankfully it didn't. Okay, so they have a very AD heavy team apart from Elise, which is kind of good, but we don't have a tank, which sucks. So late game we're like super screwed, really. There's no one to absorb damage from Jax, Gangplank, or the Tristana. I think this is kind of a game where you're going to have to win early and win pretty hard, otherwise we're not going to really be able to do anything. And unfortunately, if that was the case, I knew that was the case in Champion Select, I would have picked something different. I would have played something a bit more aggressive. Like, I could have played a Cogmore to keep up with it, maybe, and just like mirror the Tristana late game. I could have played something a bit more aggressive, like a Twitch maybe, to kind of snowball and still be good late game, or just go like full out Misfortune, spank them all early game, that kind of like idea. But Caitlyn is like a bit in the middle. She's like okay early, like she can kind of do stuff, but with Janna maybe not. We'll have to see. And mid pretty decent, but late game like good again. But she doesn't really compete with these other guys, so we actually might be really screwed this game. Like comp wise, I'm pretty scared. We can obviously snowball pretty hard. Riven should be Jax early, like just should happen, and Riven's also decent late game. Kha'Zix is okay late game, better than Elise in my opinion, because he's like better at getting off his damage, but it's gonna be a really tough game. Welcome to the rest of you guys though. If you're joining us from the Champion Select, we're gonna play some Caitlyn today, and actually you guys probably should have known that already, because I said that I think as before you guys would have skipped. But yeah, playing Caitlyn against a very late game scary team. We're playing against Jax, the Gangplank, and Tristana. Sona as well, late game is pretty decent, so I'm really scared. Like, I'm so scared. Lux can maybe blow people up-ish, but Kha'Zix and Riven aren't renowned for their late game as much, and I'm actually really worried. So we're gonna see how this game goes. I'm going to try and play a bit aggressive in the lane phase, but at the same time it's kind of pointless, because Sona will basically out-trade me 1v1 anyway, like, because she's Sona and it's stupid. And Janna doesn't really offer too much in that kind of way, so I think we might actually be a bit screwed there. But I can play safe and I can farm. That's kind of the idea of this pick anyway, and why I wanted to pick it today. And in this comp, I think it does decently. Like, we have a good team fight and stuff, it's just we have no tank. That's the real big problem. Like, either Riven or Kha'Zix, I think if one of them had swapped out for a tank, it would have been much better for us. I'm kind of disappointed neither of them did, but, you know, what can you do? There's nothing we can do now, so we're just going to play the game and hopefully do pretty well out of it. And, yeah, going to start with our Q, I guess. In this lane, Tristana push is quite hard, and so I might actually have to put some points into my Q, even though I like maxing my W in Caitlyn. Please don't be AFK. Thank you. See, by the way, I'm pretty sure the retreat ping, that one is the loudest ping in the game. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure that that's the loudest one in the game. So, do you not want to smite that? Yeah. loudest one in the game. So if you do that, it's the most likely to get the attention of people. I actually just made a big mistake there. So I accidentally just headshot the that minion that was in front of me, the first one, and Janna didn't get experience from that. So it's good because I get the experience solo, but it's bad because Janna is not going to get level 2 now with me when I get it on the second wave like he normally would. So what I actually should have done, because Janna stayed longer, one, you shouldn't stay longer anyway as Janna, like that was a mistake, but I should not have attacked that minion because now it's going to actually like they're gonna both be 2 and I'm gonna be 2, but they won't, Janna won't be, I don't think, of this minion. Let's see if I'm right. Yeah, see, Janna's not gonna be level 2. That actually sucks for us a little bit, which is not okay. That was different, and that's not particularly cool. But anyway, we're gonna get a read just so I can net away if Sona decides to go stupidly aggressive or Tristana jumps on me or something. She's got 2 now, which wasn't too bad, but we kind of lost some lane pressure, which was unfortunate. Like, we obviously can't use level 2 properly because of that. There's a nice shield actually. At least Janna shielded, I guess. You know, she only has 1 job in the lane phase, but I'm just gonna be happy she actually did it rather than anything else. Oh no, the cannon trolled me. It turned around. Why? Why would you do that? Come on, I suck as much as it is anyway. I don't need you making it worse, cannon. Okay. I kind of want to play a bit more aggressive if I can do, but I need to prioritize farming this lane because they have a very late game team, and basically I need my items. Like, I really need my items. There's no, like, I can't just take time mid game to get back in. I really need to make sure that I'm strong as soon as possible, which the easiest way of doing that is just to get some farm. As long as Elise doesn't kill the Kha'Zix as well, which, judging by the minimap, Elise is chasing Kha'Zix, so that might happen. Lux should really go and help him, which I'm going to ping, because I don't think Lux saw that. So, even though I'm not involved in the gank at all, I'm going to ping just to make sure that she actually does something. See, this is what I don't like, right, about a support. Someone asked me before, what do I like with a support player, what do I not like? Well, this is why I don't like Janna, because you see where she is, she's behind me. So, Sona, on the other hand, is in line with Tristana or in front, which gives pressure and lets Tristana just free farm, because I have to be worried about the Sona. But Janna is behind me, so Sona can walk up, she can do this, she can, like, attack me and stuff. And she doesn't have to worry about anything, because... oh my god, that minion blocked for the full damage. Yeah, but she doesn't have to worry about anything, like, at all. Because Janna is behind me, isn't going to do anything. And yes, it's partly because it's Janna and she's a defensive support, sure, but, like, that's just not having any pressure in the lane. And actually, you know, it makes it harder for me, so... I'd much rather having an aggressive support. I think that's going to kill that one. Aggressive support who got me, like, you know, some stuff in the lane phase. I'm actually going to put a second point into my Q just so I can do this and, like, deep push it out my tower, and then I'll start maxing my W, I think. Yeah, I'd rather having a support who are actually doing stuff in the lane phase rather than Janna, who, as I kind of coin it, like, Janna just wants to get carried, I guess. She doesn't really make plays. She saves you, and she can do a lot of work in team fights. But in the lane phase, it's very much a case of 99% of Janna players are just going to get carried and do nothing, really. Which is okay, I guess. But it's not really my playstyle. I don't think that's the best way to climb either. But who knows? She is really, really good mid-game. Excuse me. This is so boring, though, honestly. Like... I don't really have anything to do because I can't 1v2 them. Like, if I go to trade, right, one, Sona is gonna really hurt, and she's gonna actually trade back more damage than I can give out, I guess. Plus, Sona is just gonna heal it back up, and Sona's like full mana, so I'm basically trading my health for Sona's mana at this point, and I don't want to do that. I don't think it's worth it because her mana will regen quicker. So it actually is pointless me trading in this lane. Like, I can't do anything. If I had an aggressive support who could actually follow up and like contribute, then it'd be fine. But a shield is not enough contribution for me to want to trade, which sucks, I guess. Like, I'm just gonna have to play very passively. But yeah, I mean, could be worse, right? Could be. I mean, Janna could be feeding. She could be AFK, so I'm not gonna complain. But it definitely like that. That's my Q mana there. Used, and I didn't really get anything out of it. And the problem is, if I go for trades like that, then suddenly Tristana doesn't care, and she's just focusing on the minion wave, so she's actually pushing me in while I'm doing that, and it ends up not being like worth at all. They just warded just as Kha'Zix was coming. That was kind of unfortunate. Ghosters. Clearly they just knew. That was really clever, that timing though, because they, yeah, avoided a big gank there. But 62 farms. We are farming well this game at least, which is nice. But I assume Tristana's the same. Pretty similar at least. Like, it's not very hard to farm like this when you're not being pressured at all. The good thing is, for me at least, Sona is not really pressuring me. She's not coming up in my face. She's not trying to like screw me or anything like that. I'm going to put this trap to give myself a bit of breathing room, I think. But yeah, she's not trying to screw me or bully me, and that's good for me at least for now, because I don't have to worry too much about it. I just have to keep maintaining my CS level, I guess, and at least then I get my CS more than anything else. I think Sona wants to bite that trap, which is why I'm tanking his outside, but apparently not. Man, this is probably the most boring. Like, if I was you guys, I would just skip the lane phase, because there's nothing I can really do here. I'm just like talking to you guys, really. There's actually nothing I can particularly do to be more aggressive. This is not going to go well, which really sucks, but you know, that's just kind of how it is, I guess, in this lane. Is this kind of why I picked Caitlyn though? I missed the CS down. That's the first one I missed in a while, I think. This is why I kind of picked Caitlyn though, because I could do this and I wouldn't have to be pressured, and I wouldn't, like, you know, I'd be able to basically free farm, get myself a little CS gold lead, I guess, and at least come into the mid game strong, rather than having like no... Whoa, wait, what? See, that's why I don't want to trade, by the way, because yeah, I definitely don't win these trades. Alright, I'm gonna move, I think, because everyone else seems to have moved as well. And I don't really know too much about what is going on right now, but I don't really want to find out the hard way. Whoa, okay. This could be really, really bad for us, I don't know. That barrier was terrible though, that's for sure. This is so disjointed though, because we just like, nobody can land an engage or anything. Like, nobody hit a bind, like we didn't have any engage or anything, so we can't actually fight. We're just really exchanging blows and not actually doing anything. Right, I'm not going to base though, because Tristana's going to push us in. Oh, cannon. No, the cannon. I'm going to miss the cannon. RIP. I think she missed the cannon as well though, which is nice, at least, I guess. You know, if I'm going to suffer, as long as she suffers as well, right? That's how it works. I can actually go back and like buy a full Runins now. Which would be cool. I don't know, normally I like get an AD, but I guess like when I can get a full complete item, why would I not do that? I really should base, but the thing is, if I base first, Tristana's going to push an extra wave in, and I'm just going to lose out. So I don't really see... Wow, 1v1 kill, okay. I don't really see the point of basing right now. Like, I'm not being pressured, I'm not being ganked. I hate when a CS, by the way. When a CS like attacks my creeps, it really tilts me. I really don't like it. Yeah, I have no real reason to base, because I don't want to fight in this lane anyway. I don't think we win, because Sona is a bigger ultimate than Janna. And yeah, I actually don't really have a reason. It's so strange, but normally you want to base and pressure. Like, in a normal situation, right, we can explain that, but... Oh, bollocks. In a normal situation, you would base, because you want to make sure that you have pressure on the lane and you can actually like kill people and stuff. Wait, what? She doesn't have jump now. That could actually be really good for us. I don't know. Okay, well that's like all of our summoners down, I think, for a TP, which is nice, but that was really, really weird. Now I guess is the time to base. That was such a weird jump in by Tristana though. Like, I guess she just got bored. I don't know. There was no one here. There was no other like person there. So I'm not entirely sure what that was about, but fair enough. Never mind. The thing is, actually, we're probably going to lose this tower now. Like, I think, yeah, we're going to trade Dragon for tower. So Jax is going to get stronger off of this, and he's going to get the first tower of the game blood, like the first tower blood. I'm pretty sure he takes that anyway. Like, he's a Jax, right? So he must take that. So we get the first dragon and we trade it for a tower. I don't think that's too bad necessarily, but for the first tower blood of the game, obviously it does suck a bit more. But yeah, so 100 CS in 11 minutes, pretty decent, I guess. But we've just been free farming. Like, this has just been farming simulator, pretty much. And now we're like, the main thing with this is that we push really hard and we generate headshots very, very quickly because of our runes. I can see the Elise, by the way. Like, I know she's there. So yeah, I don't have to worry too much about that. I actually prefer, yeah, I thought we would lose that. It took him a long time though, honestly. So what we're going to do now is we're probably going to switch to pushing because I have my runes, so it's just so easy. And I actually have a bit of damage now, which should be nice as well. So we're going to put these down traps a little bit just to make them as awkward as possible for them to deal with. And it's just like the war of attrition here. It's not going too deep like over and over, though the crit and the stuff will help. But now we're really starting to hurt, so now we can actually do more, I guess. Should be nice. I need to put them a bit closer, I guess, because she's just taking them, biting them all for free. And that's like all 3 traps now gone. They're actually in our jungle, though. Oh my god, okay. That's not good. So we actually have to leave now because Janna's going the really risky way. What if they come down for us? They're actually not, but like, you know, what if they did? I want to go up and like, I want to help the Riven if I can. No, never mind. Okay. I think we should have been able to help a bit more, but never mind. Never mind. They're gonna let me through here. I don't know if they will let me through. Sona's got basically no mana, that's the thing. So I don't think she can redo. Oh man. Having no AD really sucks. But yeah. Sona has no mana because she just used all of her mana to like heal up the Tristana. See, this is kind of the good thing though, is like I have so much yeah, I have so much crit and like headshot generation now that it actually makes fighting them pretty easy. Oh, here comes Elise, I think, yeah. Maybe I need to flash because of the thingy, but I wanted to like make sure I baited properly. I have a heal, so I wasn't too worried about that because you can't burst me through heal. And she's not going to expect it either, which would be fine, but I have to be careful I don't just get one shot. I think that flash was a bit pussy, honestly. I'm gonna say it was a bit of a pussy flash. I don't think I needed to do it, but I didn't really think that. I didn't want to like. If I get jumped on there, Tristana could jump on me. I'm probably gonna die before like Kha'Zix can do anything. So I don't want to bait with my life. I just wanted to get them in like interested, I guess. So we'll get a tower, which is nice. It's saying that you can see we're going much more aggressive. So we're playing the lane more like how it should be played now, I guess. This is what you kind of expect from a Caitlyn lane, pushing and really poking. This is when Sona's poke becomes less effective though, and I just have like more damage, I guess, in a way. Like I'm able to actually fight Tristana more, and you can actually see what I'm trying to do normally. Like if I can, is I'll fight her while she's in a minion wave because then the headshot is quicker with my runes. If you're not sure actually like why it's quicker and stuff, it's just because the extra bolts, they don't apply headshots, but they do actually yeah, they don't apply the headshot, but what they do is they like count towards the autos, because you need 7 autos, I think it is. I mean, it's 6 autos. So every 6 autos you get the headshot, right? And if you're hitting 3, 1 with the proper auto and 2 with the runes, that's going to count as 3 of those passive charges. So that's pretty good. And I have to be careful I don't get dived here, because that's a very real possibility. Sona could actually dive me. Now, I don't think they know that I'm like on my own yet, but when they figure it out, I'm kind of screwed. So, oh no, she's gone mid. Okay. I don't actually know if I want to take this fight with Tristana though, because she is pretty strong still. She's got boots too, she's got Zeal, she's got BF sword, and just in general as a champion, she should be better at like doing damage to me, I guess. But if she's gonna do that, then yeah, then I'll win. Okay, yeah, Lisa's coming now as well. I should get that, I think. Yeah, nice. Oh no, I just aggroed the... I'm trying to tank the Krogs for him so he doesn't die to the Krogs. Okay. I accidentally attack moved into the Krogs there. And I actually aggroed them so that Kha'Zix was like... Yeah, I actually aggroed them so Kha'Zix might have like died to the Krogs. Thankfully he didn't, but you know. This was super obvious. This is why I pinged on the mid, because like top is missing and Elise came around behind in the jungle. That's so obviously gonna happen, like so obvious right there. Damn. I don't know. I think when you're at this level of play, you should expect that to come through and happen. But maybe not, I don't know. Maybe not. Yo, she's staying really close to my... What is going on? I don't actually have any pots or anything though. That's kind of the problem, is they could just dive, I guess. They're probably going to go for the dragon more than anything else though. 1 and 4 Riven, that is not going to be good though. That's definitely not good. It's just a problem because Jax could probably split push, and if Jax split pushes, then... Whoa, okay. She just really sit there and wait for me though? Her entire team was losing the team fight. And she just sat there and waited for me to join in. That seems really that bind though, that's a bit of a cheeky bind. That seems really stupid. Fair enough though, I guess, like yeah, fair enough, like she caught me, well played, but I think that's pretty dumb of her to lose a team fight just to pick up 1 kill. Oh no, maybe it's not, maybe it's not really, maybe it's not. I should have been watching myself though, my character, rather than this. I just kind of assumed she was in there. There was so many people in there, so many bodies. I was like, yeah, she must be in there, right? But yeah, guess not. I don't know what he plans to do right now because he's 1v3. This Lux is playing really well though. This is the good thing at least. Free kill for us. Nice. Okay, I'm gonna go mid actually because Lux is pushing my lane. This has been such a farm simulator game. Like, I don't... It's so dull, man. Playing AD carry just farming like this. I mean, it's kind of peaceful, actually. You know, but for like a gameplay, like when I'm trying to do well and stuff, it's not interesting, I don't think, to actually watch a game like that. Maybe it's relaxing just hearing me ramble and try and think of things to say and run out of things to say while I'm trying to, you know, do that. But nope, GP, you're not going to do that today, my friend. I actually do quite a lot of damage now, which is really good. But there is like everybody here right now. Oh, the proto belt cocoon, and she fucked up. Nice. That's what we like to see. That's what we like to see. I think I'm gonna have my thingy soon. Okay, I missed that one though. I'm gonna have my what's it called? Infinity Edge soon, which will be nice. I would like to kind of siege and stuff with the Lux. I think it's like Kate's a pretty good pick with Lux because you can just like cut off an entire lane almost, but it's kind of hard when I don't know where Elise is and my team doesn't really necessarily want to do that, I guess. Well, I guess we know where the Elise is now. That's like a lot of their stuff just gone though. That's the Elise, cocoon everything in. I'm gonna heal her just for the speed up more than anything else. Nice, picked up the kill. If Tristana turns here, I can use my ult. I'm actually using my ult at the moment because I can't really get into fights. I'm pretty slow because I've only got boost 1 still. So what I'm doing more is just like sitting in the back and using that, I guess. Nice. I think actually, I don't know, but it feels like Lux might have just held off on it either, so to let me get the kill onto that Triss. I'm not sure though. I'm not sure. This is such a like typical kind of This is the kind of AD carry game that I love playing. Like, it's really easy to just farm in lane, and then you just have to worry about the mid game, like the team fighting and stuff when you have items or when you're strong. Nobody on the enemy team is like out of control strong. You're playing a late game AD anyway. So, I mean, it's so relaxing to play it like that. It's kind of, you know, fuck me, Jax is out of control. Okay, well, I take it back. Jax is definitely out of control right now. But, well, we can deal with that, I think, maybe. Right, double crit, or we go, I think we're gonna go double crit. We don't necessarily need anything else. Like, the lifesteal is the biggest thing we actually need. But lifesteal is the biggest thing we actually need. Oh my god, he baited that so well into the Elise. Oh my god. I'm gonna make a cocoon up if I can. Damn. I tried to make a cocoon up and then, yeah. Like, I didn't think she would be able to get to the wolves, but apparently she did. Yeah, so I need some lifesteal, that's for sure, because like getting in range of this stuff really does suck. Oh my god, they messed that up big time. Yeah, I'm not even going to be able to get there either. That was a bit aggressive from the Janna. This game is kind of like, it was so slow and chilled, and then all of a sudden it's just gone like real shitfest all like straight away. So I have no idea what's actually going on anymore. I think actually getting some lifesteal would probably be a good idea because they have so much damage at this point in the game. So we might get, I don't think I'm going to need Last Whisper for a long time though, because nobody's really going to get armor, but I think I do need some lifesteal. So maybe Bloodthirster, then we'll go, yeah, BT into, probably BT into whatever else. Oh man, that was rough. Fuck's sake. Okay, well we got that one at least. Oh, Riven got the Jax as well, nice. So that wasn't, the flash wasn't in vain, I guess. You son of a bitch. Come back, come back! Oh my god, she stuffed up her stun. This Riven, dude, I have no idea, man. But alright. Let's take this mid tower. That was an aggressive flash, which I think I'm probably going to pay for later because they have a really, really aggro team. And as soon as they like start getting aggressive on me and diving on me, I'm not going to have my flash anymore, which is going to really suck. But, you know, never mind. I guess we can deal with that. Nope. It's really good when you can deny this stuff, but when you can't deny it, it really sucks. I'm just gonna run here. Oh wow, okay. I'm glad she went on the Lux and not me, to be honest. Like, I don't know what that was about, but let's try and get in here. Oh, the Jax is really, really. Whoa, he actually went in. Okay, lucky I have my net up there though. Everyone's dead. Okay, I'm dead. It's trap, trap, trap. Oh, he flashed over the trap. Fuck. That was a really rough fight. We shouldn't fight like that. God damn. They are just loads of damage stacked on. So if we fight like that, the problem is we're going to lose just because they have too much damage. So we need to just be together. They're probably going to do the Baron, I think. Okay, Lux. Well, chewy titties. Alright, it's fine. Maybe they get Baron out of this as well. Probably going to get Baron out of this, I think. Oh no, maybe not. Jax's Gangplank's not there. Unless he's really greedy and like he's not going to go where everyone else is going on it. Oh, they are? Wow. Why the hell would Gangplank not do that when... That's super strange. But I guess we got them off it, which is good. So we didn't actually lose anything out of that. But once I get my Bloodthirster, it'll be much better. And then Rapid Fire Cannon. I told you I was going to regret not having my flash. Not that I think it would have helped me too much there, actually. Someone has to go bot, so yeah.
Want to see a hat trick?
So I'm gonna wall off just outside here because that's normally where people go round. Oh, actually they're coming around this way. Okay, well. Whoa, everyone just left me. What the fuck? Why would everyone just leave me to die? I don't get I don't get it. Okay. Well, alright. Fair enough. Oh man, if that binding had hit, it probably would have been pretty decent, but sadly not. That Tristana ult though was so good. This is tilting me big time. Alright, Riven's gonna go in, I guess? Nope. Okay. Ugh. Rough. I just need to play way more like at the back now. I'm trusting my team too much to do stuff. Like in that situation, they're all gonna run at me. I left pretty early as well, like, but they just use their jumps and stuff to leave, I guess, rather than yeah, and do anything, which is rough. But never mind, it's fine. They have a late game team. It's getting to late game point now, which is hard, but at the same time, we're still good. We're still up on CS. We have like similar gold to Tristana, I'd expect. And yeah, similar gold I expect. See, we have the same items anyway, so just like farm this down real quick. Make sure that the Jax doesn't kill. Oh, and you really need to get my blue trinket actually. This is the first time I've really needed it because I've been outside the lane phase. But yeah, I need to get the blue trinket so we don't die. And I need my bloodthirster massively. And once I get that, it'll be harder for them to kill me anyway, and I'll be able to heal up anything that I take, which will be really handy. But I need to kind of like start trapping everything off. See how much damage that does? It's so good. Oh, really though? I don't know how Janna keeps dying. Like, she's the safest support in the game. Right, so we're trying to like get this off at least, but the problem is going to be Jax is probably gonna Jax is probably going to try and push bot while they push mid, and I don't think we can deal with both lanes at the same time. I don't really know. Maybe we can try, but it's going to be really difficult, I think, to do both. I'm just watching mid and watching them and seeing what they're doing, because they might just go mid and like alternate and stuff. I don't know. I have to try and get the GP barrels though every time. If I don't, my team's going to take a lot of damage. This is where it becomes a difficult now because Jax is really, really strong and has Baron. And yeah. He's just going to split push, I think. So Riven should go top more than anything else. Riven should be the one ready to deal with... that's half my health, I guess. What in the world? I think Jax is diving the Kha'Zix. Okay, he won at least, thankfully. But yeah, it's going to be hard for them to get in range because of my traps, but... Man, if she just hit one of these though... Really? She actually insected me in? Okay, fair enough. No AD should ever be able to jump into a base like that, over a wall, into a team, and still live. That should never ever happen. But okay, I should have just flashed away, I guess. I just expected her to die for it, so it didn't matter. But, fuck. We are getting absolutely ruined now. I told you this was going to happen, though. Late game team, right? They have a late game team, we don't really. But I think it's more... I made a couple of mistakes. Like, I died, so... Even though I don't think this was my fault dying for Baron, like... I did die, so it's on me for dying there. I should have left earlier. Yeah, I should have left earlier, and now that I should have just respected the fact that she could. I don't think I could ever foresee that happening though. Really, like honestly, I don't think I could ever see that happening. So that's a bit weird, but I still think we can stand a chance of winning this game. It's just going to be difficult. See, look at how much damage this Kha'Zix does. That's the thing. This Lux really sits and binding though because she's missing like every single one, and oh, man, that's bad. Really might as well. I don't know why we're not going in for that. Like, this is what I mean by having no frontline though, because I'm having to dive in every single time. And we should just be taking those fights. Like, it's 4v2 and we have an advantage, so why don't we engage? But yeah, I guess I just need to... It's a really tough situation because I don't take the fight and we let them get away with it. Maybe Kha'Zix dies. And if I do take the fight, then I die apparently. So the normal play is to take the fight, but I guess I just have to not and just sit back and literally just like play like a pussy. I don't know. It doesn't feel good to play like that at all. That should not have happened though. Like, just giving him a tower because we're not paying attention is so rough. But yeah, he has 3 levels on this guy right now. Whoa, what the fuck is going on? Please. Alright. Well, they have a late game team. I said this was going to happen. I'm playing like shit now, but I've just given up because I think we're going to lose. It's such a bad attitude. I'm so sorry, but I don't see how we're going to win this game. Like, we... like, she can't hit bindings, right? Which is like the only win conditions we have is if Lux like one-shot someone, which isn't going to happen. And so... like, he's not even trying to dodge it and she still misses. That's the problem. But they all are late game. Like, GP is late game, Jax is late game, Elise is not, but she does still like loads of damage, and so is Tristana. I'm just getting so frustrated because I feel like I have to do something, otherwise we're going to lose basically. But this is not particularly like me, like with my I don't normally have this shit of an attitude, to be honest. Like, I should really fix it. It's just frustration at this point. Like, I feel like we should be doing, oh my god. We're losing mid as well, that's the thing. So now we just lost 3 inhibs though. So that's basically game over, I think. Now they can just run in with Jax and that's it. Even if they're gonna like, everyone's gonna die, it doesn't actually matter. Like, I don't know why we just gave them that. We just need to like a coordinated fight or anything, but we're so far behind now that it makes it really difficult. And they're gonna walk back down with Baron and triple supers. Like, I don't see a way back in this game. But I'm gonna still play and try and we'll see what I can do. If I played better, maybe we could have done it. I made some mistakes this game, but it's just so tough, I think, to play when you know that if it goes late game, you're just dumpstered. This is why you shouldn't pick like, I don't know, you should have like, you shouldn't just pick full damage or like on your entire team unless you have a late game, because if it goes late game when you have full damage, then you're gonna lose. I think it's fair to say. Like, they have full damage, but they're a late game champion, so it's okay because they're gonna scale and they're still gonna be relevant. But unless you're gonna win your lane, I guess, I don't think it's, well, I do a lot early, I don't think it really works. We just have to give up that though, and we can like wave clear release. I'm gonna get a lot of gold. But yeah, I really... okay, so I guess they don't... Alright, they just given up. I mean, we still stood a chance there, but I'm actually going to hit yes because they're just going to run down mid now and end the game, unfortunately. I think we still had a chance to like survive and just like fight them when they got to the base, but they've just given up, so... yeah, that was a rough game. I kind of gave up at the end of it. I made some mistakes and just got tilted, honestly. But I don't really know. I don't know what's wrong with me. Like, normally that is stuff that does not affect me and I don't care. But I think it was just frustration because... yeah, I had the most goal in the game by a mile as well. Look at these farm numbers. Like 150, 180. Like, in a 35-minute game. I think the thing is, I think I'm getting frustrated because... obviously, when I'm playing these games and I'm recording them and stuff, I want to teach you guys stuff. And you can't, like... there's only so much you can teach when... you're making a good play, but your teammates are just like completely cocking it up. Like that dragon fight, for example, that was a really good time for us to kill the Elise and the Gangplank who overextended because there was like just 2 of them. Jax was top lane, Sona wasn't there, Tristana had just base, so it was legit a 4v2, and Lux and Janna just sat behind the wall and didn't go in. So stuff like that is really difficult to play around when you're playing an AD carry. And yeah, it's really, really unfortunate when you're in a game like that, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what to say, but it's so frustrating for me because I just want to I want to fight and engage and do stuff, and I can't really do stuff in those situations. But yeah, I shouldn't let it get to me, honestly. I need to chill. I need to not let it get to me, because that, I like my attitude and stuff is a reason you can climb no matter what elo you are. And yeah, it's unfortunate, but never mind. And I guess that's pretty much gonna wrap it up. It's a bit of a ramble, I'm sorry guys, but yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow.